And Barbara volunteered to be our subject of our treatment, because I don't like the word guinea pig, but a subject of our treatment. And what we will ask Barbara to do, because she does have a problem, a local problem. What we also only need, Eric, I would ask you to move Barbara's chair right over here, because it will be much more convenient for her to sit in that chair than in the big one.
Okay.
Okay, so like if you can sit that way, so guys can see your shoulder. So imagine again, right, that we, oops, I need the machine. Okay, so you will be working together with me. Now, what is the first question we ask?
Where does it hurt?
Exactly. What's the problem?
The problem is a broken shoulder.
Okay.
Broken in 3 places.
Yeah, I will listen to that, but I will correct Barbara right now, because broken shoulder is a diagnosis.
That's right.
Correct?
That's right.
It's a diagnosis. It's not a complaint. We need a complaint. Okay,
But
so
my problem is
how does it bother you?
pain in my left shoulder.
Okay. Can you tell us a little bit more about that pain? Show us the place, describe us the character.
It's pain in the whole shoulder cap
Can you see that, Connie?
and running down my arm where it's still swollen, and running down the left side of my back, especially in the shoulder area.
Okay.
That's where I feel the pain.
Does it hurt only when you move your arm or shoulder, or it's constant?
Only when I move, thankfully. It's not constant.
Okay. Can you show us the motion that you need to do when pain starts?
Okay, if I move it out to the side, it's better than it was. A lot better than it was. Out to about here. And then I begin to feel pain in here. If I move forward.
So that's about the limit you can go,
I
right?
feel a lot of pulling and pain in here, and I know if I move it backwards. See?
Yeah. So let's see
Then
how
there's
much you can do.
You know, this is more movement than I've had before yesterday. So let me stand up.
Yes, please make yourself comfortable.
Oh my gosh, that's so much further. It's really happening. Good testimony. Okay, if I move back this way, yeah.
That's it.
Then it hurts a lot in here if I move this way. Or over to this side out here, it starts hurting. But this is really better than it was, I must tell you. I'm delighted.
Okay. What is the most painful motion and most difficult for you?
Yeah, over this way.
All right.
Yeah, and then it's,
We're asking about the most painful because that's going to be our indicator,
okay.
right? Our testing one. Okay.
Barbara, why don't you talk about the first treatment, just so you know why it's bad.
Yes.
Yes, last night Diane did treatment particularly on the back area because that's where it was hurting the most.
But totally amateur treatment. But she got a lot better.
But helpful.
Okay. Did you find any asymmetries there?
Yeah.
On the back?
Yeah.
What kind of asymmetries? How did they show up? Sticky? Sticky spot?
Sticky and red.
Okay.
And I could feel the stickiness as well when she was feeling it. Felt like that from my point.
So you worked on asymmetries until they changed?
And I worked on acupuncture. Yeah. Well,
Okay.
Yeah, and then as that was happening, I felt a lot of tightening in the back of my neck, and told her, and so she worked on that area for a while, and then that relaxed. And very quickly, it seemed like, just in a couple of minutes.
Okay, a level of pain. Now, when you move your arm, let's try to move your arm to the side as far as you can go.
Okay, so
And
1, 2, 3, in terms of pain, 4, 5, 6, 7,
okay.
8,
Okay, and that's enough. So 8 on that level. Okay, so to the side that way, as far as you can go, and so that's about it. And everyone watch the angle, right?
Pardon?
I'm just telling the group to watch the angle, how far you can go. Okay, and forward. If you try to do that. Okay.
So just real tight. 2, 3, 4, 5. This is first. I've moved it. 6.
Okay, great. Thank you.
And then when I let go and bring it back, it's like a band of pain right through here.
Okay, so that's our initial condition. And the reason why we are actually asking so many questions about the character of pain and the place of pain, it's because treatment already started. Because we actually pointing the body's attention, focusing the body's attention right on the problem. So we need to actually, all our energy resources need to be here right now. So we are concentrating all the energy resources on the area even before we started the actual treatment. So now we know the area, we know our conditions, so we can start going, right? So we turn our machines on. And one of the major rules for a scanner therapist, make yourself comfortable. Meaning that you need a big area, right? You need a good access to the area, right? Make yourself comfortable. So I would probably do that. Okay, we will set the energy level.
It's an X-rated class.
Yes, yeah. And you will tell me when you start feeling something.
Oh, wow. Real sharp.
Sure. Okay.
Hot.
So it's about 20, which is average. Okay, can I ask you to lean forward a little bit? Okay, so in order to find, well, what we need to find smaller symmetries, right? So I will be working a little bit on the spine, or much larger area than Barbara describes me as the area of her pain.
This is an area, though, that I do feel tension in sometimes, not all the time, and pain.
If we would work on a smaller area and a flat area, we would work as along the general vector, you see that? But because we're moving along the shoulder, I'm just, without any vector, I'm just moving the machine all the way around, seeing where we can possibly find our areas. And probably the most... Yeah, okay. Now, can you turn a little bit to the group? Guys, can you see that? You see how it's coming up?
Is it red?
Oh, yeah.
It feels like it. It felt so hot there for a moment.
And it's sticky too. Diane, did you have the same area?
Yes, actually, yes.
Okay. Renis, can we actually see? We probably cannot see it. Barbara, could you possibly turn that way? Can we see it now?
Now we got it.
Like right over here. Very, very bright red spot.
Is that the exact spot where the break was? Do you know?
No, I don't think so.
X-ray showed the breaks here, here, and here.
Okay, so now we
Oh,
know
that
where the
was jarred.
symmetry is. I can start working on the symmetry according to our four directions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm trying to determine which direction gives me the most resistance, the stickiest spot. And it seems like that direction. So I keep going in that direction.
You can't continue doing it until the stickiness is gone?
Correct, correct.